wouldn't give me the sauce. So you know what? Clink, clink.
Even black Americans are fatigued at this point. Black Americans, they fell for the old skin folk, kinfolk thing. And like, oh, those Somalis, they're black like me. So I'm gonna go figure out the secret sauce. How do all you Somalis get them business loans? Look at every block over here has got a Somali-run daycare that seems empty, allegedly, of course. Every 7-Eleven, every healthcare office over here started up last night, run by a Somali. Well, I'm black and they're black. We're both from the mother continent of Wakanda. So let me go in there and see if we can talk jive, and I can get in on some of this government cheese. And the Somalians were like, no, you infidel. Where's your headscarf? You have not submit to Allah. So now they're able to see you, that you're not a Somalian. They ain't gonna help you. Well, you think they just hate white people? No, they hate all of us. All of these totally not a scam Somali-run daycares that only run because they get government money, by the way. They can only operate by stealing taxpayer money, but yet they only service, if there's any kids, Somali kids. Go look that up. You ain't gonna see no white kid in a Somali-run daycare center. They're not gonna give you no paperwork. Mexican kids? Hell no. Hell no essays. Little tiny essays. Sorry, no. And black Americans? No. Asian? No. They're scams, allegedly, of course, or they're only going to help their own very, very tiny population. And you're not in their population. You skin folk, but you ain't kin folk. Yeah. No, they don't like you. And you just figured this out. Here's this woman over here. Colin Rogue's got this posted. Woman says that she admired how successful Somali people, yeah, they're very successful at running businesses that never seem to have any customers. Wow, that's weird. Allegedly, of course. She was like, well, look at all these successful Somali people here in Columbus, Ohio. So she decided to ask them for some advice. She said, I'm an American citizen. You know how hard it is for me to get a business loan. And I even went to the Somalians because they had a lot of childcare centers in Columbus, Ohio. Were there any children in those centers? You noticed all of the centers, right? Did you notice that they don't have electricity? They're not even on, allegedly, of course. I try to figure it out how y'all like doing this. Like, can you put me on? Fit in no cap. Bet. Can you help me? And guess what? They wasn't trying to help me. They weren't. No, hell no, they're going to try to help you. They're not going to try to help you. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, but we both come from Africa. Yeah, they don't care. Yeah, they don't like you. They don't like any of us. There's a large group of people brought in by Democrats, and they are here to steal taxpayer money because, surprise, those entities then launder the money back to the Democrats. Go look at how much money all of these Somali daycares just happen to donate to Democrats. It's a scam. And meanwhile, right, I imagine she's probably a Democrat, statistically speaking. Strong, empowered black whammons don't need no manses, right? How's your neighborhood doing? How's your community doing? Even after the windfall of BLM, I'm sure everything's doing great, right? No, hell no. They sold you out. They used you. They destroyed your nuclear family. They destroyed your communities. They bribed you with reparations. And your communities are worse off. And now they've moved on. They've imported tens of millions of third worlders that are going to be a permanent underclass dependent on Democrats. They don't need you anymore. So you ain't going to get any of that government cheese. And the people that they bring in, they don't like you. They don't have white guilt, by the way. So you're in a lot of trouble now. The black communities out there, oh yeah, you're in a whole hell of a lot of trouble. All of those insufferable white guilt-having goofball libtards, they're about to die off. Most of them already dead from myocarditis, from climate change. But no, I'm sure the Somalians will take good care of you.
Let's get to the nitty-gritty. How are y'all getting the funding? How are y'all doing this? Wouldn't give me the sauce. So you know what? Clink, 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 clink. If it got to go that way, it got to go that way.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, now you want to lock. Well, who's going to lock them up? Your Democrats who defunded your police? The Democrats who brought in a bunch of illegal aliens and made them the police? They're going to go arrest the other illegal aliens? You're in a lot of trouble, sweetheart. You better jump on the Trump train. Bring them titties with you. Wow. But there you have it, boys. Black Americans finding out that skin folk ain't necessarily kinfolk, but not in the traditional sense where, you used to have a bunch of these BLM idiots. Remember, they'd be like, hey, man, they'd go up to the black cop. You're on the wrong side. You traitor, you race traitor, huh? You skin folk, but you ain't kinfolk. This poor black dude who's a police officer sitting there going, oh, my God. I left my neighborhood to get away from this stupid mentality, and now I'm being oh, God, this stupid over here. Yeah. But no, now you got skin folk, not kinfolk. But it's the Somalian version, boys. Somali fatigue is real. Even the black people are feeling it. But there you have it, man. Thank you so much for watching the videos. Poor Joe. If you want to keep up to date with all his fatigue levels, hit the subscribe button, then make way, because the salt must flow.